In this section, we want to demonstrate the communication between real-time Firebase, mobile application, and the Raspberry Pi. In the workflow diagram, blue line and blue variable indicate the update by the Raspberry Pi, and red line and red variable indicate the update by mobile application. In this software demo, we want to focus on the following variable. Is pad at door for notification service? Is pad inside? Is to verify pad status if pad is inside or outside the house. And finally, is door open? This is to verify the status of the door. When the application gets installed on Android phone, the user now can open the application. If the user don't have any account with us, they can go to the sign up button to create a new account and input necessary information. In this demo, we will use joyweaver01 as our username. Email address as vjoy01@yahoo.com. Input password. Pad name and the pad ID. Once the sign up successful, the user will see the message on the screen. After that, user now can use username and password to log in to use the application. When the user is in the application consists of 4 screens. The first screen is activity log screen. This is showing the history of selected mode from the user and status update of the pad and the door. The profile screen, which is user information, is display user information like name and email as well as the pad information. There's an update button for the user to make any changes or if they want to update anything on their account. Settings screen will show the address of the user and the map location. Finally, the main important part of screen, which is control screen. There are 3 different modes for the user to select from. The close mode, the door will remain closed at all the time. The home mode and last mode is away mode. This is where the user receive notification and they can open and close the door manually through the application. The pad status will get updated from the Raspberry Pi as well. On the microphone icon, the user can select different sound to play to the system, as well as the video icon that user can tap to view the live stream of the video. In the previous section, we create the username named joyweaver01. As you can see, is populated to the database correctly. In the user attribute, there's different variable. Is door open? Is to verify if the door is open or closed. Current mode is user mode selection, is either away mode, home mode, or close mode. Email address is viewing stream variable. This is represent the status of the video. Password, pad ID, pad name, as well as a username. As you can see right now, that we are at away mode. And under this user, you can see the current mode is at away mode. And moving over, if we select to the different mode, you can see the yellow text pop up for the username, and you can see the history also has been created. The most important part in this demo is for notification. Right now we are at the current mode, which is away mode. And if we go to the pad information and change its pad at door from 0 to 1, you will see the footprint of the pad showing on the top bar, which is showing that the mobile application received notification to the user informed that your pad is at door. And when the user click on the mobile application, after they receive the notification, as you can see, they can manually close and open the door from the application.
All right, so for our live demonstration, some of our key specifications that we're going to talk about are our sensors and our peripherals, which we have the Raspberry Pi here, which is connected to our USB webcam and our USB speaker. It's also connected to our two sensors, which are the RFID tag and the ultrasonic sensor. Another specification is the user interface is going to be on our physical door. We have the MSP430, which is going to be controlling everything. We have 6 LEDs and the LCD screen. And the LEDs are for the system power, entity detection, if the RFID is scanning for the tag, positive and negative IDs, and if the door is opening and closing. Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate the functionality of all of the stuff in the demo. So first we have the program running. You can see up here the RFID, or the ultrasonic sensor is scanning. It's waiting for something to get close enough. So when I get close enough to the RFID, or the ultrasonic sensor, it's going to go ahead and show the LCD here. It's scanning for an ID. If it times out, that's what happens, no ID detected. So go ahead and scan it again. And I'll show you what happens with an invalid ID. So the red light comes on, it says invalid ID, and now it's back to the main loop. Go ahead and go for scanning, and we'll put the good tag in there, ID approved, and we're in away mode right now. So it's gonna say alerting owner. And if you go over to the app on the phone, you can see that noise was our notification from the device. You can see the camera is up and running now, so that's for the security measure. So now the owner has the option to open the door. You can see here now that the user interface is saying that the door is opening. Now the door is open. And so now we'll go back to the app on the phone. The user closes the door. Again, you can hear the sounds for the opening and closing operations. This is all just simulation right now. The door is closed, and now it's waiting for the user to exit that screen. And now you can see back up here, it's running back to the main loop. So Ryan, go ahead and change it to home mode. So the home mode, it won't even alert the app. It will just open and close on its own. So now it's got the entity, it's detecting the tag, ID approved. It's gonna go ahead and automatically open the door. The door is open, it's gonna wait, and then it's gonna automatically close the door behind the pet. And now it's gonna wait for the pet to come back by the door on the other side. So I'll go ahead and bring the tag. Once it gets the positive ID, it's gonna go ahead and open the door. It's gonna wait for the pet to get in, and then it's gonna close the door. And now you can see it's back to the main loop again. It's just running, waiting on detection. And that is it.